Hey, what's up guys? This is Gilbert with Interactive Utopia, and today we're going to be going over answering some technical questions for development interviews. So we're going to be doing one and we're going to be answering in PHP. But first and foremost, I wanted to introduce myself. I'm Gilberto Cortez with Interactive Utopia. If you need any of the code of any of the videos that I do know that it's available on my GitHub. You can go to github.com/Gilberto Cortez. And yep, let's just get right on it. So, let me just open Visual Studio Code. Here we go. So the question of today is, given any specific array of numbers, give the product of that array without including the current number. So for example, if we are on the first one, which we would be for number 1, we want the product of all the other numbers. So 2 times 3 times 4. So if I'm not mistaken, that's 24. Then we're gonna want to do we want to do it for the second digit. In this case, it would be 1 times 3 times 4, which it would give us 12. And then again for the third digit, it would be 1 times 2 times 4, and that's 8. And then for the last one, it would be 1 times 2 times 3, which is basically 6. So how do we do that? When we do it, we want to make sure that we're going to be testing for positive numbers, negative numbers, having one zero in there, and having multiple zeros in there. Okay, so let's go ahead and see how we would code that. In PHP, there's other languages where you got to do some weird random stuff to get the numbers and get them out of the array and multiply everything, but PHP is so lovely that it makes it very easy on us. The only thing that we have to do, we are going to be looping through that array. Of course, there's always has to be a loop because we got to go through every single one of those values, and the only thing that we're going to do is we are going to copy that array to a temporary one, and out of that temporary array we are going to take out the current key or number that we're working. So for example, in this case, in the first one, so we want to take that 1 out of the equation, so we're going to be dropping it from that array. And then once it gets dropped, we just use a function that's already in PHP called array product, and that's going to multiply all those numbers in there for us, and then it's going to give us the result, and we're just going to be returning that result. So very convenient, and I think fairly easy with PHP. So let's give it a try. So for this, technically we should get the same answer as what I calculated. All right, so if we go and refresh, so there we go, 24, 12, 8, and 6. 24, 12, 8, and 6. So now, what happens if we have negative numbers? Let's save it, change, voila, negative numbers, negative answers. What happens if there's only a 0 in there? Then we should see at least one of the values going to 0, right? And then let's refresh that. Oh no, all the other numbers go to 0 except for that 0, and it makes sense because everything multiplied by 0, it's going to be 0. So once you take that 0 out of the equation, then you should actually get a result back. But what happens if there's multiple zeros? So let's say 2 zeros in there. Should we get all zeros, no zeros, all numbers? What should be it? So let's refresh that, and it makes sense. It's all zeros because there's always going to be a 0 at some point of the multiplication process, and anything multiplied by 0, even if it's a million, trillion, or whatever, it's going to be 0. So it is working out, and that's pretty much about it. It is super simple, super quick, but I just hope that it helps you out finding another way of dealing with problems, and just gives you a little bit of a different logic process. All right, so that's another interview technical question that we answered. Of course, if you have any questions, please do leave them in the comment box below. Give it a big thumbs up to the video if you liked it, and subscribe to the channel. And if you need any help with your development projects, make sure to reach out, and you can find more information about me in interactiveutopia.com. All right, Ben, I thank you for being with me in this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day.